Pour the brothers bond.
Being around you drives me nuts.
Is the pug snoring?
And not being around you drives me nuts.
Grab your wine glass and sit with your sweetie. Time to listen to Ash and the titular PD. Drunk
Like I got a traveler in me.
need to feed on blood like I'm addicted to type B. It's not a typo, I'm type A on the flow. Ties a hype beast, put a chain on the dough. Roll up the vervain, roll Spain in the cup. Turn my humanity off, not giving up.
Heck,
Other side sucking people up like twisters.
Bonnie's the anchor.
Jeremy's gonna miss her. The bro swap places Rick's back in the mix.
What's gonna happen on Vampire Diaries season 6?
How is the summer almost over? And yet, I feel like I got nothing done.
Hello, welcome to the Vampire Diaries, the Vampire Diaries podcast, where a guy is watching the series for the first time with a superfan who has seen every episode. I'm the titular PD, let's just say I put the PD in Vampire, but please call me Pete, and I'm here with my co-host and co-parent Ash. Hello, Ash.
Hello, Pete.
We missed a week.
We did. Our lives were too busy.
Yes.
It happened.
The studio was being remodeled
Basically.
in some capacity.
Oh, excuse me.
Ash, you know who pays for those remodels, those remods?
Vernacular?
Vernacular. New York, Los Angeles, Tokyo, Sydney. All the major cities are absolutely crawling with vernacular language learning app enthusiasts. It spreads easily in majorly populated areas via word of mouth. On the subway, out at bars, even parents sneaking into their kids' rooms late at night to download the app onto their devices while they're sleeping. Vernacular aims for 100% of the population to be vernacular language learners. Our rep Vlad spoke passionately about finding the last holdouts in those aforementioned major cities and convincing them to start learning the language of their choice immediately. Spanish, French, Mandarin Chinese, and 18th century Transylvanian are very popular right now. Start learning a new or old language now on Vernacular with the promo code PD.
Very nice.
Ash, I was just driving in our car, listening to a Sirius XM radio station.
Okay.
I Alone came on, the song.
Oh,
Which that was one of these episode titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget, Counting Crows or something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I just heard
What
it.
in the 1992?
94.
Oh, 4. Yeah, duh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the song's from 94, but definitely one of those episodes. And I kind of recognized it. I think we had played a little clip of it to ourselves back when it was an episode title.
That's fun.
But that was fortuitous.
It just came on.
It just came on the Sirius XM 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pop, maybe it's called Pop Tarts or something.
When you said pop, your breath went from your mouth into mine.
Nice. How'd it smell / taste?
Not like onions, which I expected.
You know, Ash, I was going to say real sponsor, but Vernacular is a real sponsor, but
Another real sponsor?
another real sponsor that we could have if they wanted to is the recess drink.
Oh, true.
We drink these recesses
Yeah.
while we pod.
Oftentimes. We either have some blood or some Brothers Bond or some recesses.
Blood, Brothers Bond, or Recess would all be great sponsorships that we actively use.
For sure. Agree.
But when, Vernacular is cool with us taking a week off. Mm-hmm. But if we had one of these real sponsors, another...
Why'd you say it again?
Sorry, Freud, I keep slipping.
Vernacular's gonna drop you soon.
They may. They may within the next 2 episodes,
Oh, no.
possibly. I don't know.
Why you don't want my legs to be there?
I just need my legs to be anywhere, really.
I'll put my legs where your legs are not.
Okay. I just already have a lot of leg
Yeah, I know.
to stash in this very spacious studio.
My favorite thing that you say, well, you say a lot of things I like, but one of my favorite things you say is you call your legs getaway sticks.
Yeah, yep.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Pretty accurate.
Sometimes these getaway sticks have to take the Shoe Leather Express. Ash.
We're already way off. Okay.
Tonight's episode, Season 6, Episode 10, Christmas Through Your Eyes? Mm-hmm. The Christmas episode, Ash.
In Feb.
In February. End of Feb.
Well, that's okay.
That's okay. You can celebrate whenever.
We can keep your Christmas lights up till February.
You could.
We almost did.
We kept our tree up until February.
Yeah, we did. It was great. I loved it. I miss it every day.
Yeah, well, you can look out in the backyard. It's still there.
No, it's so sad over there. It doesn't have lights on it.
Ash, cold open. Joe is on the phone. It's Christmas at the hospital. Talking to Alaric about it being a busy night. Christmas night's a busy night.
Yeah.
They're BF and GF now.
That's true. We have a field trip where a firefighter comes to our school and talks to our second graders about fire safety.
Yes.
And they always quiz the kids to see which day is the most busy day for emergencies. Mm-hmm. And the first one is Christmas. Mm-hmm. And you guess the second one.
July 4th.
No.
Christmas Eve.
Yes.
Oh.
They always say it's very close to Christmas, and the kids are always like, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. They always forget Christmas Eve.
There's just lights and trees and new gifts that you're trying to try out that could explode.
No, it's more like the cooking. People are cooking stuff for the day before, the day after. And you would think Thanksgiving would be more so that, but people don't pay attention when they get their food cooking or leave it in the oven and stuff. They get some fires going.
So this is realistic.
It's accurate, yeah.
All right, some girl is real hurt. She is stabbed in the stomach in some type of way, and then Kai is covered in blood. He stabbed her.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, it was me.
And then he injects something into Joe's neck. Mm-hmm. Ash, what's your favorite horror Christmas movie?
Wasn't there a new Halloween that was Christmas that was kind of newish? Or was that?
I don't know.
I remember there were a bar and there was Christmas lights.
Yeah, probably one of these David Gordon Green ones was around. Well, one of them took place on Halloween.
Right.
And then one took shortly thereafter. I don't know if it skipped a month or two and then went to Christmas.
Maybe that one, but I don't know. What other horror Christmas?
There's Krampus, which we haven't seen.
We never will.
There's Violent Night, which we didn't see.
I don't know.
Black Christmas and the remake of Black Christmas, which we haven't seen.
Well, then I don't have a lot of choices. The thing is we watch so many spooky movies in October.
Yeah.
By Christmas time, I'm done with it, and then I also want to watch Happy Christmas stuff.
For sure.
But
including Happy Christmas. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Happiest season.
Oh, Happiest Season.
Merriest Season.
I thought there was also one called Happy Christmas. There probably is.
I'm sure there is. There's one called every single thing. There's 50 new Hallmarks every year.
Every year. But it is fun when there's a spooky we watch during spooky season that is accidentally Christmas.
Yes. A good cold movie.
What about was a Happy Death Day
One was
a holiday? One was Valentine's
I don't
Day?
know, and I don't love those. People like those, but I don't love those.
Yeah, I was like, was one all the holidays? I don't know.
A good cold movie is The Thing. Very scary. Very gross.
Ew.
Ash, Mystic Falls 2007. Tree lighting.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look at these banners throughout the episode.
Right. The first time they did not have a banner, you were so mad, but now they really do a good job.
Yeah, they're having a banner season this season. All right. It became Christmas all of a sudden, I said, and it wasn't even cold in the last episodes. Mm-hmm. Elena is getting hot chocolate. Bonnie throws a snowball at her. Paramount state of coldness. Things that happen.
So we know it's cold, okay.
Okay, I said that's why it's 2007, so she's still around and they can interact with her.
Yeah.
They're at high school, there's snow everywhere, and then cut to Bonnie in 1994.
Right.
And she's trying to do Christmas by her lonesome.
Yeah, and she's doing it at the same place. She's reenacting basically what they used to do, but she's by herself in this
smaller tree also.
world. Yeah.
Caroline is talking to Forbes. They can't go to Mystic Falls. Forbes wants Caroline to like come home for Christmas, basically, but no, she can't. Magic. There's a anti-magic. What do they keep calling it? Anti-magic border or something.
Yeah, barrier border. Mm-hmm.
But then Forbes is at Caroline's dorm room.
I know, isn't that so nice?
And then Stefan is there too with Christmas lights.
Yeah, that's really nice.
And Caroline likes the little lights. Not the biggins.
For a tree, yes. You're not going to put huge bulbs on a Christmas tree.
No, unless
the tree is huge.
Or unless you're like doing a big small thing. Like everything's big on here. Look at this. Like you put a giant
like everything big.
gingerbread man. I wanted to call him a cookie man, but put a giant gingerbread man on it.
We are not in Christmas mode. We can't even think of what things are called.
No. Are gingerbread men strictly Christmas?
Yes.
But they're also in myths.
Fairy tales.
Yeah, because they're able to exist in the Shrek universe.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's a fairy tale.
Yeah. So they're Christmas and fairy tale. That's about it.
Okay, that's enough.
I'm just thinking about gingerbread.
I know.
Because I'm really thinking about him getting tortured in Shrek 1. Also, I'm thinking of the Stinky Cheese Man. A satire. Ash. Damon is sleeping in that weird library bar place on campus. Elena's watching him. They are doing a study sesh. They're looking for information on the Ascendant.
Right. They need to like find one or build one or something.
Yeah, they're like, does it come before or after Divergent?
I think you made that joke already, but that's still funny.
I'm gonna make it every time.
But
There's
it's Allegiant. It's
Divergent, Allegiant,
Insurgent, and Four.
The worst.
You don't even know why it's called Four, do you?
Because it's the fourth book.
No. No, there's a character named Four.
Spoilers. I don't even really know what those books are about.
Do we own them now?
Yeah. It's about Shailene Woodley trying holistic medicine. She's diverging from
No, it's like a
going to the hospital for being sick.
a post-apocalyptic scenario where they're like living in these different quadrants of life. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I've seen the first one. Some of them they have separate powers.
Or like talents.
Yeah. I saw the monkey and the guy from Divergent is in it.
Right.
That's all. That's what I keep saying. The monkey was good.
Okay, Ascendant.
Allegiant. Ascendant. Elena is staring at him. He's been doing stuff for Bonnie, and it's making her H for B.
H for Damon. H for
H
D.
for D.
Uh-oh.
The phone rings. Rick is looking for Joe. Now they're at Joe's house or Lark's office or somewhere. We can't tell.
I think they're in Joe's house.
They hesitate to do establishing shots.
Especially in this season, I feel like. But
Give me an exterior.
maybe because they're outside of Mystic Falls, they should have done like more exteriors. Because like they're in different places.
I mean, we never see the outside of Whitmore College anymore.
And sometimes they're walking around.
Yeah. Just give me some exteriors. Give me some establishing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, a bunch of stab victims came to the hospital, and no one has seen Joe. One of the victims is missing. Damon knows it's Kai coming for Joe, and Alaric is mad that Damon compelled him.
Right. As he should be. Well, Pug snores, by the way.
Pugs are snoring. Ty is talking to Liv and Luke about finding Kai. Liv says that Ty is on some serious crack.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's not like a dialogue that you get nowadays.
No. For our probably younger listeners, there was a time when you could just, not that you could, but it was just easily accessible to like call someone a crackhead, crack baby, like a lot of talk of crack cocaine as a very negative thing, but also like just a slight thing.
Right. Yeah, it's true. It was
really,
just like in the lingo to be
Yeah.
like, what do you want, crack?
Yeah, just making light of crack cocaine.
Right.
Crack rocks.
I know. That's very wild.
Yeah, so it just in this 2011 episode, it's like you're on some serious crack, Ty, which
I know when like bats an eye, they're just like,
yeah. I mean, maybe it'll come back. A lot of stuff is coming back, so maybe talking about people being on crack will be back soon. They do exposition about the twins merging, but these twins don't want to merge.
no. It doesn't seem like any twins ever want to merge, because one of them dies.
Yeah, what was the deal with that? I mean, was that just like an unfortunate circumstance of the coven? They were like,
Yeah, that.
well, we got to have a leader. Better merge these twins. I mean, I kind of, now that I think about it, that's kind of a good plan. Like, we don't really want twins running around. Like, just merge them.
Just merge them and they'll absorb their powers, and you have one more powerful person. But they're like, it's a duty to our coven. They say that a lot. So it's like they have this like inner
Turmoil.
Yeah,
like,
turmoil,
it's
like-
like a martyrdom.
yeah.
And I do make a lot of jokes / have real life conversations about being creeped out by twins. Mm-hmm. And I think the ultimate burn is that one of my best friends in life, had twins.
I know, but I don't know that he knows that you get creeped out by twins.
And it's kind of for humor, but we'll see when I meet these real twins.
Yeah. I think that when they're like super identical and they dress the same and they act the same, like that's really what you don't like. It's like you're like, you can't trust them.
Definitely, there's not a lot of trust. It's like I have the amount of trust for one person, but it's split into two people.
Yes, we get half them out.
Yeah, so it's like it kind of, and these are all jokes also. Damon tells Matt to look out for sociopath Ryan Reynolds,
Oh, yes.
which that joke has become topical again.
And who is he referring to? I forget.
Kai,
Oh, yeah, Kai, yes.
which this would be back probably post Van Wilder, probably around like Waiting ... The movie Waiting.
To think about Ryan Reynolds being Van Wilder at this point seems like two different people to me.
Yeah, he had a Renaissance at some point.
Like, really, I'm like, that was really him?
Yeah, a Renaissance.
Yeah. A Renaissance?
Probably with like Deadpool, which it's not like that's classy at all. Like, oh, what? He went from Van Wilder to Deadpool? It's
No,
like,
he's still really, like, crude
yeah.
in both, but...
I would guess, speaking of people being on crack and stuff like that, I would guess that the movie Waiting does not hold up.
It's probably not PC at all.
Yeah. So they say that Kai has a grunge vibe and he's annoying. Matt and Jeremy are in some basement or somewhere again, we don't know. And they're being hunters. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Are they? Maybe they're in Tripp's hideout or something.
I don't actually remember this location.
Damon says Beavis and Butthead are on the lookout. Matt and Jeremy.
Yeah, I like that Damon's always talking pop culture stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Lark says Joe doesn't have her magic. It's hidden in a knife. Mm-hmm. Ty and Liv and Luke are talking about the same thing. Damon hid the knife. Kai could do a locator spell to find the knife. Ty wants Kai to merge with Joe so Liv and Luke don't have to.
Right.
Yeah, so...
That's why he was trying to, he was, going to make a deal with the devil last episode.
Yeah.
He wants them to help him find the knife, and then he'll kill Joe instead of killing them.
Yeah. But
Also, I was just thinking about how ridiculous it is that we just are totally okay with having our pug snoring so loud in our podcast.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it actually comes through the mic or what, but it is very loud in the room.
It's super loud in the room, and we never are like, get out, come on, leave us alone. We're like, no, come sit with us.
Yeah.
And this be tired and snoring.
Well, if our very real sponsor, Vernacula, or our future potential real sponsors have anything to say about it, we'll see. We might just have to put that in the contract. We're going to have a weird audio thing where we have a pug snore.
It's just so funny to me.
I wonder if people, because I listen to podcasts when I go to sleep, I wonder if people listen to our podcast and they might not have a pug. I mean, some percentage of the population doesn't have a pug. I'm not
And doesn't sleep in their bed with them.
Yeah, that doesn't sleep on a bed in their bed. I don't know what that percentage is. It's probably as high as 3% of people don't have pugs.
Right.
But for that 3%,
We got you covered.
we got you covered. Yeah. Liv wants Joe and Kai to merge because she wants a normal life.
Right.
So a lot of merge talk.
It's like you have to sacrifice either yourself or one of your siblings. So it's not ideal for anybody.
Damon hid the knife in a picture frame or something, but it's not there.
Right. And this kind of shows the timeline that it looks like this was happening at the same time. These two conversations that were very similar, that the Damon conversation actually happened later. Because he's like, no, I hid it. It's right here. And the other people already have the knife.
But that could be happening at the same time.
No, because they would have been in the room with the knife.
No, because Kai already took the knife.
Exactly. That happened before.
Yeah, so Kai has the knife over in one room, and Damon doesn't have the knife in the other room. It could be happening at the same time, because the knife is in one place.
But those conversations can't happen at the same time because one conversation was about we need to do a locator spell for the knife. And the other conversation is we don't need to worry because we have the knife.
Okay.
Just believe me on this one.
But Ty, Luke... So wait, Kai's not with Ty, Luke, and Liv. So there's 3 things happening. So Ty, Luke, and Liv
But
are
Kai isn't with them?
I don't know, because he has the knife.
But he got it from them doing the locator spell, which we just don't see happening.
Okay.
Well, that's what I believe. That's how I interpret it.
Because they're saying we have to do the locator spell. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Kai has the knife.
Kai has a knife.
In whatever timeline, he got the knife.
Mm-hmm.
And Bonnie, I know where she's at, 1994.
That's true.
You know where else she's at?
2007.
2007. Caroline and Forbes are talking about her dad, Caroline's dad, missing the festivities because he's helping some guy, Steven, move a couch.
Yeah, foreshadowing to her dad coming out and leaving her mom. Sorry.
Caroline is like, what's going on with you and Dad? And Forbes is like, no worries during the holidays.
Mm-hmm. AKA, I'll tell you later.
Elena and Bonnie are talking about going on a work trip with Bonnie's dad.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Or staying with her for the holidays.
Oh yeah, yes. She didn't want to have to be gone for the holidays. She wanted to be with Elena and Caroline.
Yep. And Bonnie used to love torturing Jeremy.
Right. Ha ha ha. Now you're in love with him.
Mm-hmm. Now Caroline and Stefan are decorating at the dorm. What are you doing here? He's trying to make it up for her.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? A little drunk history type. What are you doing here? Mm-hmm. One of them says. Caroline's talking to Stefan. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
He's trying to make it up to her and be friends. Forbes starts fainting.
Mm-hmm. Sheriff Forbes, yeah.
Stefan whooshes in and catches her. Mm-hmm. Kai is marking the anti-magic border.
Right.
We saw another border-related movie recently, Elevation.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty good. You can watch it on Max. That's my middle of the show plug. Watch Elevation on Max.
Okay. Sorry.
But Kai isn't going above 8,000 feet in Colorado to get away from the Reapers, Ash.
No, I liked that movie though. It was good.
Yeah, I'm saying see it.
I know.
He's in Virginia, not Colorado.
No.
And there was nothing magic about the Elevation border. Or maybe there was. We'll see.
Well, don't spoil anything for anybody.
I won't. You gotta watch it. All right. Joe wakes up. She doesn't have her magic, but he has the knife. He stabs her to give the magic back.
Yeah, but that doesn't work.
No. Why would that work?
He's like, here, let me give you this magic. Stab you with it. Which
He just loves stabbing.
I know. Which I was thinking, what's Kevin Richard? What is
Kevin
it?
Williamson. K-Dubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously loves stab. He did Scream plus within Scream is stab.
I don't want to.
That's his jam.
Yeah. What? Speaking of people being hurt on Thanksgiving, don't go to his house on Thanksgiving.
No.
He'll stab you.
He'll stab you.
He's stabbing the turkey.
So but I feel like he probably liked having a character that likes to stab with a big knife. But like, how stupid would it have been for Joe to be like, I'm going to keep my magic in a knife. And the only way you can give me my magic back is by stabbing me?
Right.
Like, that's not a good outlook for you.
Also,
Which isn't true. Like, but Kai should have been smart enough to know. No, you don't need to stab her to give her the Sorry, I'm getting this cord. I need to do it right now. Or I'm gonna forget.
Is this the cord that came with it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're having cord talk. This is a new segment, cord talk.
This is a new cord, and I plugged it in to charge my wine opener, and then I left it here. I need to have it now.
Yep.
So, Kai probably knew that's not how you get her magic back and just wanted to stab her and just play dumb, but
Yeah.
who knows for sure.
Oh no, I put my magic in this massage oil. Or,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
Oh no, I put this magic in this pizza. I gotta eat it.
Yeah. Kai has my pizza. He's eating my pizza.
Oh, that'd be sad. I almost spit out my wine for that one. But also, Joe is good by being like, well, I'm going to bleed to death. And he believes her because she's a nurse. But she's like, later, she's like, I'm fine. I like that part.
Luke doesn't want to watch Joe get stabbed. Taking the magic back
I'm out of here.
Taking the magic back is actually Joe's choice. But,
Right. She has to do a spell, obviously.
Liv, put this
chant.
Put this magic in our sister or I'll slit your throat. Guy's wildin'.
She got the magic stick.
Magic knife. I know if I get stabbed once.
You get stabbed twice.
Forbes is at the hospital. Elena comes to be with Caroline. They have some ascendant talk. Mm-hmm. Can't find it. Does Bonnie know it's Christmas?
Yeah, they're thinking about Bonnie.
She does. Elena and Damon aren't together, but he has always been there for Elena. So Caroline hasn't given Damon enough credit.
Yeah. Caroline's having a little bit of a change in tune about Damon.
Damon's talking to Ty on the phone about Kai and Joe merging. Ty is trying to keep his girlfriend Liv alive.
Mm-hmm. Live.
They talk about Kai merging with Joe versus Liv merging with Luke. Mm-hmm. Kai being powerful would be bad.
Yeah, I think everyone can agree on that.
All right, here's a midstream Pete-diction that I don't think plays out in this episode, but might soon.
Okay.
Joe and Kai merge, but Joe is stronger. Mm-hmm. That's a Pete-diction.
That's what some of these characters are Pete-dicting as well.
Yeah, that's what they hope.
Mm-hmm. You think that'll come true?
I don't know, because Kai is sucking up all the anti-border magic and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. The whole Kai storyline, I liked so much when I originally watched it, and I'm trying to be like, what did I like about it? But did I just think he was charming, which he is, but he's also really annoying.
Yeah, when did you watch
like
this show?
Psycho.
You watched it back then?
Yeah, when it originally aired.
So you probably thought he was cute or something?
I know. I'm like, man, because I remember being like, I can't wait till we get to the Kai season at the beginning of the season. I'm like, this is one of my favorite seasons.
I know. I remember him coming up and on screen, and you were excited about it, and I haven't seen it yet.
I'm just like, I mean, I think it's still interesting with the different worlds and stuff, but I've loved it the first time. I was like, oh, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you had to wait a week to watch it, and
yeah, that could be true.
you were listening to let's see. You were listening to an album of the time.
Some sort of album.
You were wearing bell-bottom jeans.
I definitely liked it way more the first time, his whole storyline. But maybe it's just because now I know.
You had the Waiting unrated edition on DVD.
I had the virgin eyes on this season.
You had the Waiting. You know how DVDs have like the Holy Shnikes edition or something like that?
Oh my gosh.
You had the Waiting goat sack edition.
Ew.
They did something where they showed each other some anatomy.
Why is you saying this movie?
Waiting? Because
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds was in it.
Oh, we're going back to the Ryan Reynolds. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, like, when you were initially watching this in 2011,
I was also watching that.
you were nostalgic for probably like 5 years ago, previous, when Waiting came out.
Oh, okay. I see.
You're like, this reminds me of my favorite actor from the 2005 movie Waiting.
Oh, now I get the connection. No, that's not true. But something about Kai, I do think he's handsome.
Goat brain.
Ew, goat brain. His little lips are interesting to me. I don't know.
Who, Kai?
Yeah. I don't even like little lips, but something about his face is like, keeps me watching.
He looks like if you put like a short sleeve shirt over a long sleeve shirt and put a guitar in his hand, he looked like a Sum 41 or some type of pop punk yellow card type guy.
All right.
Which is in your lane.
That's true.
Enzo.
I don't know that I would say Sum 41 is in my lane, but pop punk is in my lane.
A yellow card guy.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Sum 41 is too short.
Let's see. Some Newfound Glory. One of those guys.
Yeah, I guess so.
Enzo, speaking of your lane now.
What? Why?
I don't know. Enzo walks into the basement or wherever to see Matt. We still don't know. Probably Tripp's. I'm just going to say Tripp's garage every time.
Okay, fine.
Enzo wants info about the fake Sarah Salvatore, a.k.a. Monique. Mm-hmm. And I said who Enzo died, but who Enzo killed.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Enzo wants to know Stefan's secrets to use against him.
Right. He's like, yeah, I am jealous of Stefan. I do want to use his secrets against him. He's so petty.
Enzo... Jeremy gives him some secrets of hers, but there's nothing in there, like a folder with no secrets in there? Something like that? Or Matt's maybe doing that to just get him into position so Jeremy can crossbow him.
Yeah, they have this plan to, like, stall Enzo, basically, so that he can be like, yeah, here we go. And then Jeremy, is supposed to kill him. But why give them a literal empty folder? They couldn't have made like if this sorry guys, but if this was a girl plan, they would have made up fake evidence, put it in the folder for real, so that he was looking at it and like reading it. Because you're gonna open a folder, you're gonna immediately be like, this is fake, and whoosh, because you're a vampire, and kill Matt.
Yeah, I would. If at the very least, I would print out some stills of Louis Guzman doing the goat brain or something.
Oh my
like that.
gosh! Stop. What I said was true.
Or maybe a page of script where Andy Milonakis had some dialogue or something.
Okay, but respond to what I actually said.
Yes, but it does work though.
Barely.
Jeremy Crossbows.
It barely works. Matt could have died.
Well, he's ready to die for the cause. I said they were good at hunting in this scenario.
Well, that's because you're a guy. But no, I would have done it way better.
Okay, well, hopefully you are in that position where you have to trick a vampire.
I would be really good at tricking them. How's my hair look?
Good. Elena and Stefan are wondering about Forbes at the hospital. She has glioblastoma.
Looks bad. And I'm not laughing at glioblastoma. I'm laughing that my hair looks bad.
It's a lesion on her brain stem.
Yeah.
Metastasized to her spine. They can't operate on it.
Yeah, that's all bad news.
Forbes has known for a few weeks.
But Caroline still does not know. But Stefan knew.
Yes. Matt and Jeremy want to make Enzo suffer for killing Monique. And Matt is starting to sound a lot like Trip.
Yes.
And tripping out.
He definitely is sounding like Trip.
Vampires kill people. And Jeremy's like, it's easy to not kill vampires. I was even supernaturally programmed to kill Elena, and I didn't do it.
Right.
So you can chill out.
Right. He's like, I was able to fight against that. You can be able to just not want to kill vampires. And Jeremy leaves, which I like him just being like, chill, bro, and peacing out.
Yeah. Joe is hurt and wants Liv to free her because she's chained up. And Liv says that Joe had 18 years of freedom.
Right.
So take your magic back and merge.
Yeah, she's like, you already lived your life for 18 years. She's like, I'm 18 now, and I want to live my life.
So,
Which that's kind of fair, right? If one of them has to merge, don't you feel like that makes sense?
Yeah.
Like, I don't disagree with Liv.
Right.
I like Joe, but...
Yeah.
It makes sense for Liv to say that. She's like, you already had some extra years.
You're so old, and gross.
No.
You're basically dead already. They're worried Kai will be stronger than all of them. So Kai sneaks up and takes Joe's magic, does a Phasmatos. Mm-hmm. But then Joe takes her magic back. Alaric and Damon are arguing, but Alaric still gave him a ride. So that's cool. Mm-hmm. Joe has her magic back, but Kai has Liv's magic.
Yeah, you said took Liv's.
I said took Joe's earlier, but I guess he took Liv's actually.
Yes, I think. Right, because if he took Joe's magic, then... they wouldn't merge? Now I'm forgetting.
I don't know. But in the end, he starts taking other magic. So
for sure, yeah.
It doesn't matter. All right. Damon runs up. Kai zaps him across the anti-magic border and he burns up. Mm-hmm. But then he gets back across.
Yeah.
Alaric puts a gun to Kai's head. If Kai dies, Liv and Luke have to do the merge. Joe says that she can beat Kai, though. Mm-hmm. Joe has a way to win, so keep him alive.
She just needs to get stronger.
So Alaric hits him in the head and chains him up.
Right. I do like that they have human friends. Like, it'd be really hard for them to do these things without Matt and Alaric and Tyler, I guess Tyler's, like, not all the way human all the time, but currently is.
Yeah.
I guess neither was Alaric or Matt. I mean, I guess Matt was always human, but he could see ghosts.
Yeah.
But this anti-magic border, like, it's really hard for them to accomplish a lot. So
Yeah.
it's good that their human friends help them with their various scenarios.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Ew, there was a bug.
Ew. Luke is packing up. Ty's like, why are you doing that? Joe thinks she can beat Kai. Lots of back and forth. All right, Elena and Stefan are at the hospital. They have dealt with every kind of evil there is. And they've always had a plan, but now Forbes is sick, and they can't really do anything about that. And if Caroline loses her mom, it will destroy her.
Mm-hmm. Is this where they talk about how they can't heal her?
No, but they do say that.
Yeah, they do. Like, I guess we just say now, but later they're like, Elena's like, can't we just give her vampire blood and heal her?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, don't you think we would have known about that by now? We would have cured cancer.
Yeah.
So that's their, like, little exposition about why they can't just heal her. Because every viewer has to be like, well, vampire blood heals people.
Yeah.
But apparently not from cancer.
No, that's extraneous circumstance or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, more merge talk. Damon is throwing rocks at Kai, who's chained up across the anti-magic border.
Mm-hmm.
He starts stealing the big magic.
Right. This is so smart of Kai, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he can only steal magic, and he knows about this anti-magic border that was put on with a bunch of magic.
Yeah.
So he just puts his hands in the ground, and he starts absorbing all the magic from that spell.
Right.
Which is good in one way, because then the border is gone, the spell is gone. But it's bad because now he has all that magic and all that power.
Yeah, and and I wonder, like, if all of a sudden he shot it back out, would it go fill up? Like, is it like a water balloon or like water, and it would fill back up to the spot? Like, if he went, would the magic go back to that exact border structure?
Like, could he put it back?
Or if he used half the magic, would the border be half the radius or whatever? We may never know. Or is it, if he loses the magic, is the magic back out in the ether or whatever? Mm-hmm. We don't know.
Good question.
Bonnie is in 1994 and turns her tree on. Then in 2009, Forbes lit the tree and gave a speech.
Mm-hmm. And Jeremy's there.
Caroline and Elena and Bonnie are juniors. They did Secret Santa. Caroline's at the hospital. Stefan has news. Kai is getting powerful. Damon talks to Elena on the phone, but it's very windy. Almost like Twisters.
Twisters.
Jeremy's walking through the parking lot at the high school. Matt is driving with Enzo in the back of the trip truck, basically, right?
Right.
Is it the very same
It's
truck?
the same one, yeah.
They're listening to dumb music, and Enzo complains. He's like, I didn't want to die to this song.
Yeah.
That's how he sounds. I didn't want to die to this song.
No, he didn't. It doesn't sound country.
Damon notices that Kai is doing some spell.
Yeah, he's like, wait, why is he being quiet? What's happening?
Matt is driving Enzo past the borders sign. Border sign. And
do you know who sings the real song? And what it's called?
Called Borderline.
Mm-hmm.
And, no, I forget.
Madonna.
Oh, okay. I wanted to say Cher.
Oh, I'm great.
Matt, okay, but Kai's doing the spell, and Enzo doesn't get burned up.
Enzo doesn't get burned up because Kai is sucking out the magic, which deletes the border
Yes.
spell.
So
But
he
then-
starts fighting with Damon.
And when you said Jeremy was walking through, did you say how he, like, looked at the tree and was like saying, I miss you, Bonnie? That was cute.
No, I didn't write that.
I like that part.
I ignored that part. Too sentimental.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Matt is going full trip mode.
Yeah. Damon and Kai are like whoosh fighting, but Kai is very powerful.
But Damon can go over the border, at least.
He can, yeah. Alark is hurt somehow. Enzo doesn't want to kill Matt. He's jealous of Stefan.
Right.
And Stefan has what he wants. Respects family. But Stefan always throws it all away, but then still wins. So Enzo's like, why can't I get some of this winning?
Right. Yeah. He's like, people always forgive Stefan. People like give him the benefit of the doubt, but no one ever feels that way about Enzo. But let's just say, Enzo, your approach is not so great.
No, it's the bees to honey / vinegar scenario.
Correct.
So Enzo is going to have Matt help him steal happiness from Stefan, and then Enzo may kill Matt after the fact. So he puts Matt in the back of the van.
Right, because we said that Enzo didn't die because the magic was gone.
Yep. All right, Damon gets home, which is kind of weird. Like, he's just fighting Kai, and then he just goes home.
Yeah.
I would want to kind of tie up that loose end.
Yeah, it is a little bit weird that he's just like, oh, I'm home again. But he's probably just so happy to be back in his house.
He talks to Elena on the phone. They can all go home now. Elena doesn't know what their relationship is, but wants to see him. And so Damon says, come over, I'll cook you dinner. Caroline thinks her mom would have told her about being sick. They talk about the vampire blood. They can't operate. They can't do chemo. And Caroline is like, but my mom's super strong. She'll get through this. And Stefan is there to hug her, and she's sad too.
Right. And this is Stefan trying to do exactly what Caroline said at the beginning of the episode when she was like, get out of here. Like, you can't be here just to put up Christmas lights. He's like, I'm trying to make it up to you. And she's like, this stuff is easy. You can't just be here for the easy stuff. You need to be here for the hard stuff. So then by the end of the episode, he's there for the hard stuff.
For sure. An arc.
That's some commentary right there.
Nice. All right, Bonnie is in 1994 with her tree. Jeremy is in present day missing her.
Oh,
there
yes,
we go.
there it is.
Bonnie sets her tree on fire. And Caroline gives Forbes a snow globe.
That was previously given to her in 2007. Wait. Yeah, 2007 when who was her secret Santa was Stefan. And she got that snow globe from him, and Elena was like making fun of her of like, guys are so bad at getting gifts. You got it from like the gas station or something.
Oh, I missed that. Damon has wine back at his house, some blood. He hears a car revving. It's his blue car. Stefan mechanicked it.
Yeah, he rebuilt it. What a nice bro.
From pure explosion. From driving into the grill, he rebuilt it. He says, don't die again.
Right. Yeah.
Elena walks up. There's mistletoe.
Yeah.
But Damon can't see her.
I know. Did this confuse you for so long? Didn't it feel like it was forever? You're like, what? She's like, Damon, hi. Oh, mistletoe, ha, ha, ha. And he's just like, hello?
He's like, very funny. Who knocked? Kai put a cloaking spell on both of them and hits her with a tire iron.
And they are out of there.
Whoa. That's it.
That's a lot. How many fangs, Petey? I mean Pete.
Good episode. I would give it 2 fangs, but I'm nervous that they would merge into 1 fang. So I'm giving it 1.8 fangs.
I was going to say 1.8.
It was pretty good.
It was good. What are any other Pete-dictions? What's going to happen with Elena? Sheriff Forbes?
I mean, Kai's going to have...
Bonnie.
Kai is going to have... Why does he have Elena? I mean, she's going to be some kind of bargaining chip, but she's not really a part of it. Maybe to, like... Maybe he realizes that the whole town kind of revolves around her, so he's going to be like, all right, Joe, come save Elena or something. I don't know. I don't know why he picked Elena.
I think, I mean, you're not wrong in saying that she's a bargaining chip, and
Yeah.
like everyone does revolve around Elena, so that
Right.
shows that you know the show well.
Yeah. Because he doesn't really need Stefan. I don't know. I don't know why he picked Elena. But, yeah, Ty, Kai, Liv, Luke, all the Liv, Luke day.
Live, Luke, love.
Live, Luke, love. We have that in our kitchen.
I know. I made the joke.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
We have it on several pillows.
Napkins. A garden sign.
What's another one like that? Bless this mess or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I am very averse to those, but we do have one about coffee, like quitting coffees for quitters or something like that.
Yeah, I would give up coffee, but
But
I'm not a quitter. That's our only one.
I
And it made the move.
like that.
I might have made several moves, that one sign.
I like that. That's good.
Because those things are true for you.
I am not a quitter.
And live, laugh, love is not true. Just kidding.
No, I only do a couple of those things.
All right. You did not give a lot of Pete-dictions, so I'm just saying.
Well, they're gonna merge. Joe and Kai are gonna merge,
Okay.
and Joe will win. I don't know.
And then the show will end.
Yeah, I mean Bonnie's got to get back.
Okay, you think she will?
Yes, Bonnie's got to get back. I don't know. They don't have an ascendant.
If only they had the moonstone. The barb
Oh
soap.
my gosh. If they had the moonstone, they'd be set. The moonstone during an eclipse, be set for life.
All right. I accept your Pete-dictions. I also like your outfit.
Thank you.
I have a good picture of you wearing that shirt where you're like,
That's a
Weird.
different shirt.
no way, it's the same shirt.
No, that is a slight V,
Oh,
and it's gray colors.
it's not
I-
blue and gray?
I know exactly. Nope, I know exactly what.
All right, well, it's giving those shirt vibes.
In fact, pull up that picture and send it to me so I can get that haircut again.
Okay, well, I'll have to look for it.
I'm in need of a haircut. She likes my outfit. It's work from home chic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that you're wearing green pants and a blue shirt. That part's not my fave, but
I feel like
waist up, you did well.
I feel-
That's all that matters, right?
I feel like the Hulk would wake up in this outfit as a man, back as a man.
I've been like, oh man,
Yeah, like I don't know what I just did as the Hulk, but
we're back as Bruce Banner.
yeah.
All right, what else? Plugs? Nothing? What's happening? Let's let these people go to bed.
Not the latest episode of not the latest season of Love is Blind, but Love is Blind season 7 is just good. We're watching it right now.
It is good.
I mean, support Love is Blind, support the Netflix reality universe, which I'm a part of.
Yeah, it helps us.
But Love is Blind. We're watching Love is Blind season 7.
Yeah.
Season 8 is the
We're
newest
watching
one.
the DC one.
Washington, D.C. There's
It sounded like you said Washington, D.C., but did you say watching the D.C.? Because it sounded, I could not tell.
I don't know. We'll have to go back to the tape.
Okay.
But watch that and wash that.
All right, let's do it.